Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Amazon. That's right guys, here at Tenek127 Gaming we have our own Amazon storefront now where you can buy all kinds of gaming goods, TVs, monitors, that's right, all kinds of the different items and accessories offered on Amazon.com you guys can purchase directly through me. And anything you guys buy on my Amazon storefront will support me and my YouTube channel directly. So be sure to check out my Amazon storefront at amazon.com/shop/Tenek127gaming. Link will be in the description below. Enjoy today's video, guys. Hello gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tenek127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video I want to talk to you all about Salt and Sacrifice. But before we get into today's video, I do want to give a special thank you and shout out to Sky Studios for hooking me up with a review key for Salt and Sacrifice on the Nintendo Switch. So special thank you to them. Also, special shout out to my son, the Nerd XD, for participating in today's gameplay with me. He's also playing Salt and Sacrifice on Switch with me as well. Be sure to check out his channel. I'll leave that in the link in the description below. But what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Salt and Sacrifice video, and I am titling this video Salt and Sacrifice in 2024. Now, when I'm recording this video, it is currently November of 2023, but 2024 is less than 45 days away as of making this video, and Salt and Sacrifice has already had substantial changes that are probably going to carry it through a decent amount of next year, which is why I'm saying Salt and Sacrifice in 2024. Now, I'm going to tell you guys straight up, by the time you're watching this video, whether you're watching it a few weeks after it comes out, or a few months, or you really are watching this later in 2024. There are 3 massive Souls games at this current time that I think people should be investing in, playing, or checking out with, a good amount of their time. Number 1, Elden Ring. That is a current gen open world Souls game. It's out on every platform. It's probably, the best Dark Souls experience out there, straight from Software. And and the team. You can't get any better than that. Number 2, Lies of P. It is not Bloodborne, but good God, it is the next best thing. And number 3, this Salt and Sacrifice. Now, do not let Salt and Sacrifice's 2D hand-drawn art style fool you. All right. This is not Castlevania. This is not some Metroidvania game. This is not, some single play. No. This is a full-on inspired, build crazy PvE with PvP, fully online Souls-like experience in a 2D hand-drawn, gorgeous art style manner. I covered this game last year on the PlayStation 5 when it came out, and I reached out to Sky Studios when I saw that they were bringing it on the Switch, and I was like, yo, let me check the Switch version out. And not to mention, guys, it has cross-play with all platforms. Right now, Salt and Sacrifice is out on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Steam. And you can play together regardless of the platforms using real simple, easy password adding methods. It's a real simple system. It goes up to 3-player online co-op or 2-player couch co-op, and I believe you can have up to 2 or 3 invaders invade you at a time. I'm not sure how many invaders you can get. I know I was personally invading somebody and there was another person invading them with me, and he had like 1 or 2 other people with him. So I'm not sure how many total players can be in a session between co-op and invasions, but I know co-op is strictly 3 players. You'll have 1 host, a partner, and somebody you can summon. And with invasions, I know at least 2 people can invade, but I don't know if there has to be a certain amount of co-op players, and I'm not sure what the rules are. With that. But regardless, it is a full-on, fully fleshed 2D Souls-like experience, and it is there. There is crazy difficult boss fights. There is big open world areas to explore. Well, I mean open world for, a side scroller game. There's lots of different environments. There's so many different character builds. There's all kinds of different things you can do. This game is wild. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little biased here when it comes to this game because I'm a huge fan of their first title, Salt and Sanctuary. And anybody who knows me from my very early YouTube days, I'm talking pre-1,000 subscribers. When I was just trying to, upload random stuff and figure out what was gonna work for me. I made a lot of Salt and Sanctuary content. I made little boss guides. I would, just do little funny stream walkthroughs and stuff like that. I was a huge fan of that game. Matter of fact, when that game first came out, funny story, I was actually on one Xbox One at the time, and that game was the reason I repurchased a PlayStation 4 because at the time it was a PlayStation exclusive. Yeah, I repurchased a PS4 to play this game, so keep that in mind. And it has been the most awesome 2D Souls-like experience I have ever played. If you are a fan of, any of these Souls-like games out here, I would definitely say Salt and Sacrifice is a no-brainer because not only is it a lot better than the original, but they improved in every aspect. We wanted online co-op, they gave it to us. We wanted PvP, they gave it to us. They brought all kinds of different features in here. So what's going on is you're basically some type of inquisitor in this game. You've committed some sort of crime, and now basically you are bound to hunt mages as your punishment. Like typical Souls games, you're going to start out by picking a class, and then you're also going to select a crime. Now, the crime you picked, that's going to determine your starting items. Some things will just give you some extra salt that you can use for XP. Others will give you special items and things you can use for character builds and stuff like that. I don't remember every item specifically, and I haven't done research on all of them, so do please forgive me on that part. But it has, the game has its own tone, its own theme. While being similar, and going that Dark Souls-ish kind of route, it takes, its own story. It flips things on its own head. It's a very fun and rich time. Now, one thing I will say that's awesome about this game is the combat. Not only, does it have really funny and cool ragdoll moments. Like there was a fight I was playing in just about a week ago where I invaded somebody and I got jumped by these three guys, and they were literally just tossing me around the map. One dude had like a giant greatsword, so he would hit me with it and my character would just, go flying. And especially because, my character's a little dex-based guy and he's this big buff greatsword dude, so that's realistically what would happen. And they all just, go right there, find me in the middle, and they stomp me, crush me, beat me down. I'm not saying that's, something to brag about the game, but the physics in the game itself are great. The combat is very responsive. Every single time I have gotten into a PvP invasion or an online co-op, I never feel like there's any desync. I never feel like I'm at any type of disadvantage with lag or anything like that. One thing I will give Scott Studios is I don't know what their secret is or what the magic is, or maybe if it's easier because this is a 2D game or what, but their servers are phenomenal with this game. Like, when I PvP somebody in Salt and Sacrifice, I feel like my response time is so good that person is sitting right next to me, PvPing me with couch co-op and not online. Like, I don't feel like there's a delay in my attacks or anything. The game just feels crisp. It feels smooth. It feels awesome. And not to mention the soundtrack in this game is, mwah. I'm not gonna lie, Salt and Sanctuary is still my favorite soundtrack, but this one is definitely a pretty good runner-up. I'm telling you guys, if y'all want a decent Souls-like experience, and you're still looking for something, maybe you haven't you've beat Elden Ring a lot, the Elden Ring expansion is not quite here yet, you've done your runs with Lies of P. This is definitely the next game I would say you should check out on your list. It's different. It takes a bit of getting used to, but I am telling you, as a fan of the Souls-like stuff, Salt and Sacrifice is not a game you're going to want to miss out on. The devs are always listening, always crushing bugs, always looking for feedback. Follow them on Twitter. Check them out if you want to stay up to date on this amazing game. Anyway, y'all enjoyed today's video, smash that like button. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.